Mining on an Ironman is a multi-pronged endeavor that focuses on time input. Early game mining relies heavily on grinding out hotm levels and pure ores, while mid and late game mining focuses more on upgrading gear and grinding out powder. The goal is to juice three all-important stats: mining fortune, mining speed, and pristine. For now, pristine isn't something that we need to be worried about, but in the long term, it will be a goal for this grind. In the short term, though, we need to work on our mining speed and our mining fortune, and in order to do that, we need to work on some items. First of all, we're going to need a better drill. The mithril drill was a great starter item, but we're going to have to start working towards a titanium drill X355. Alongside this, we need to work on Yog armor. It's going to significantly increase our mining fortune and our mining speed, and that's super important given our early game status. In order to work on these two items, we're going to have to grind out hardstone and pure ores. And in order to do that, we're going to have to spend a lot of time mining. So, now you know what to expect in the episode. Alright, so got a little time lapse for y'all here of me doing some mithril mining while I was on stream. Hope you guys enjoy it. All the funny expressions and laughing that I did was really fantastic. I mean, we have a lot of fun on stream. It's always a good time. So yeah, want to talk a little bit about what to expect in this video. You know, we did our little intro there, which I think was pretty awesome. I enjoyed doing the IRL intro, so let me know what you guys think about it. But in terms of what you're going to see in this episode, we do our first nucleus run, which I think personally is pretty cool and significant. You'll get to see what we got from that in the episode here. And then we're also going to do a lot of mithril grinding, ore grinding, a lot of very boring things that generally don't create progression clips. And so don't be surprised if what you end up seeing a lot of in here is either fun clips from stream, specific RNG drops or really good things that I managed to get, certain maybe frustrating things or yap sessions, and stuff like that, because there might not be a lot of genuine progress to record, because I'm not going to throw on the recorder for every enchanted diamond block, for every enchanted gold, redstone, iron, etc. But yeah, I mean, we're going to work on a lot of things that will be beneficial to the account overall. And I think that's the most important thing to me, at least, obviously, as the person playing the account, but also as someone watching an Ironman video. I mean, you want to see that progress happen relatively fast. So we'll leave a majority of the mining off screen as it should be. We're going to get some Yog for sure. Flamebreaker is not too terrible of a grind at all. It should take no more than a couple hours at most. And then getting the Yoggies as well isn't too bad either, and you need to kill, I believe, 500 Yogs anyway in order to get the maximum bonus from Yog armor. So those will be things that we'll be working on in the video, and then alongside that, of course, we will constantly be working towards the 355. The mithril drill, like I mentioned, is a fun little starter thing that we did, but it's not going to carry us into the end game. So let's get to forging the real stuff, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Where my sludges at? What up, sludge? Look at this guy just doing tricks. What's up with this guy? Looking good, buddy. Looking good, pal. He's like, I'm back to it, bro. Fuck off. That's crazy. Alright, there we go. That is 20 combat. Wanted to make a little clip for the video. Just to, you know, a bit of a milestone there, right? We unlock a good bit of power stones here, especially the Acacia Birdhouse. So as much of a grind as that is, that will actually be pretty useful to me once we get decent magical power. So that's something that we'll go for sooner rather than later. And then, of course, the Furball. Itchy is really good. And Stone Shulker, I mean, we're just going to get that in order to get the Skyblock XP associated with that. But hey, that's pretty good too. So yeah, shout out bestiary milestones. Always nice to get. Alright. If only Spyro were here to see this. He'd be so proud. Ooh, a prehistoric egg. I can get a Dillo. Let's go. Actually huge.
Wait a moment, boys. Holy shit, did you see that? Let's rewind just a tiny bit, and see what we can find. Yep, right there. That's our culprit, boys. We caught him red-handed not grabbing the amethyst crystal. Let's see how long it takes him to notice his blunder.
Did I forget the crystal? Oh my god, I think I did. Fuck, Fuki, I think I did, dude. Oh my god.
This long-billed goofy goober went a whole minute before a viewer pointed it out to him. Oh dear. That's embarrassing.
If only Spyro were here to see this. He'd be so proud. Oh shit. I need these guys. I don't need them right now, but I'll need them eventually. I think it's Pete that you need to talk to because he shows up to your garden. Ah, damn. I was trying not to fall so I could go talk to the fellas. That's okay because the stairs are intact. Let's go. Like this metal detector. Yeah, you got it, boss. If I drop alloy, it's gonna be fucking nuts. And if I drop really anything, it'll be very exciting. Total myth powder 331k. Okay, here we go. I'm so excited. Come on, boom. What do we get? Absolutely fucking nothing. Hell yeah, dude. That's fire. Let's go. Like, actually deadass nothing. Oh, 5 treasurite actually goes kind of hard. Cool. Now we have a flow state 3 jungle pickaxe, which is pretty exciting. Useful, I would say. It's going to take a little bit of time to build up to the mining speed that we need to actually insta-mine hardstone, but it's going to be nice because, I mean, once you're in it, you're in it. But we're going to go ahead and try to put fleet on this thing, and then I think from there we should be good to go. Alright, so here I am collecting my minions, but I wanted to show off real quick. Just not too long ago, actually it's been a while ago now that I think about it, we got the recipe for Flamebreaker armor, and we went on the long and hefty grind of actually grinding out that Flamebreaker armor. Took a little bit longer than expected with our absolutely horrible gear and mining fortune, but we did it with a jungle pickaxe, so we are looking at tons of sludge juice. This is going to be super helpful for our future grinds, so very happy that we have that. Of course, still rocking the mithril drill, but now we've got a jungle pickaxe with flow state on it. Very useful to have. Now we will be turning this into Yog, and then we will have one step of our mining progression done, at least for now. I cannot believe I was not recording for this. And I took off all the layers and stuff. Ah, shit, I gotta fix this. Whatever. Here we go, boys. On the YouTube side, we just got a legendary armadillo on our first armadillo egg. Very hyped on that. That actually goes a little bit crazy. A legendary armadillo gives a lot of mining spread on hardstone, which again, we need so much fucking hardstone for the mining grinds ahead of us. So that goes crazy. We got not 1, 2, 3, 4. We won 4 coin flips in a row. God bless. That is very exciting. Alright, lucky little pull here. We just got a Protection 6 book. Not quite sure what we're going to use that on yet. I don't really have any armor worth using it on, but we've got an Ender Slayer 6 and a Siphon 4 in here. So we'll be bopping this in here. Perhaps we'll use it for our early final destination when we get our hands on that, and putting this on our katana, this and this, something like that. We'll have to see exactly how things pan out, but that's a good pull. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more so that I can get a full set of armor decked out in it, but hey, any extra defense is good defense. Let's go. Okay, had to throw the recorder on. We just got an epic bow. Oh man, I have not killed very many bow at all. I'm actually just standing here doing it, like hitting him to farm Yogis. We just dropped a freaking bow pet. That is actually so huge. It's gonna be really, really good for mining from now on. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of people who don't drop bow pets for a very long time into their grind on bow, so that is awesome. No idea what it takes to get it up to legendary. Not particularly concerned about it right now. Just happy to have the pet. We'll explore the options that we have with said pet here pretty soon. But damn, that is crazy. I actually have never dropped a bow pet before, so I didn't know how it dropped, and I just watched it say like rare drop. A Valpet has dropped. And I was like, what the fuck? So I got worried that like I wasn't gonna be able to get it, so I just ran over and snagged it mid-bow kill. Oh yes, dude. There we go, everybody. That is the 160th Yagi, and you know what that means. We get to create the final piece of Yog armor. Boom. Pop that there. Wabang. Boys, full Yog has been achieved on the Ironman. This is a huge achievement, honestly. Actually, kind of fucking massive. This is giving me a bonus 141 mining speed from the set, which is way more than Glacier was giving me. It's giving me 80 fortune across the set. Again, way more. 100 mining speed across the set. Need I say it a third time? This is fantastic. This is a huge upgrade for us. Very excited. On to the 355, boys. All right, cutting in real quick just to show off. We just got our first metaphysical serum on the account. Shout out to my boy Silly, who is like enchanting 50 without seeing a single metaphysical serum yet. Hope you hit one soon, buddy. First one on the account. God, this is so nice. So for those of you who don't know, drinking this serum shortens the chain required for Super Pairs add-on experiments by 1, and you can drink up to 3 of these. So now that I've drank one, I get the 5 Skyblock XP, and then of course, well, let me get a Titanic out and do the reset here. And you'll be able to see, oh, good old lag, right? Reset. And when I come in here, instead of needing 9 clicks, now it just needs 8. So that's pretty sweet. Looking forward to getting that down to 6. And then eventually when we unlock this, it'll make the maximum for 3 clicks only 9, which is really nice as well. So yeah, gonna hope that we can get at least 2 more of those before we start hitting the real enchanting levels. But for now, happy to have that. All right, so we have got all the refined diamonds that we need now, crafted all of those up and forged them, which is great. We've got 2 out of the 6 refined titanium that we need. We're cooking up the 3rd right now, and we've got all the refined mithril that we need. At the moment, we are going to continue to work on getting the glacier jewels we need to craft up those 7 golden plates, which is obviously why we have the refined diamonds too. And then I have a little bit of work done on enchanted gold, but need to do quite a bit more. So once we get that done, we'll be in the final stages of crafting up that 355. This has been like kind of a crazy long grind, like probably the highest effort thing that I've had to do on the Ironman so far, but I'm really excited to have it done. All right, this gold grinding is kind of breaking my brain, so wanted to review where we're at so far, what we've got left to do. I'm still planning to do our best to get the 355 cooking by the end of the video, or at the very least have all the components that we need cooking so that the start of the next video can have the 355 at the very least. But for now, we have to continue working on the enchanted gold grind. I have 1 golden plate cooking, which means we need 6 more on top of that one. And so we need, that is 2 golden blocks per, so 12 more golden blocks. We're at the point where I can make 2 more. So basically we need the equivalent of 10 more golden blocks or 1600 enchanted gold. So this is going to be a fun grind. I mean, it honestly feels a little bit better than diamond, which I think is funny because there's absolutely no difference between the two. But just for some reason, I think I built up like a resilience to just like non-stop that boring mining, just going for the same ores over and over again. I've built a tolerance to it so it doesn't feel as bad. And I'm sure when I have to do the iron and the redstone for the drill engine as well, or the drill motor, as well as the coal for the fuel canister, it'll feel very similar. Speaking of the drill engine, we are at 2 redstone blocks and literally 6 enchanted redstone away from the 3rd. So we have that. From there, we'll just need the additional parts. I believe it's 1 golden plate. And then it is the 3 enchanted redstone blocks, an enchanted iron block, and some treasurite. We are at 9 treasurite as well, I believe, so that's really nice too. Getting that 5 from the nucleus run actually ended up being really useful, considering how rare treasurite is. Saved me 15-20 minutes, so whatever, worth the time, right? Worth having to spend several hours trying to get a nucleus run put together. But yeah, I mean, that was the very first nucleus run, so from here, it's going to be a lot better, a lot faster, a lot easier overall. You know, I'm already holding a topaz crystal, which was kind of one of the biggest bottlenecks in the previous attempts, and so I get the feeling that the rest of it is not going to be too bad. Powder grinding, we're definitely going to start soon, and we're going to do that in the precursor ruins. That way we can start getting parts together for nucleus runs, because really for the most part that's going to be our biggest bottleneck. Goblin eggs are fine. Keys, we just find key guardians or use sludge juice. But those parts are a real pain in the ass. So that's going to be a big deal to get done. I will probably also pre-prep tools when the time comes for nucleus runs, but for now we're not going to worry too much about any of that because currently we still need to get this damn 355 out of the way. I'm also going to grind some extra diamonds after I've got this 355 cooking so that I can put fleet on the jungle pickaxe. It's just going to be a little bit better for the sludge mining, for the grinding of powder, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's basically a summary of upcoming goals. I would say we're at a point where we're nearing about halfway done with the drill, if not already halfway done with the drill. So yeah, gonna finish up this gold, grind out some glaciite jewels, and get our golden plates cooking. Nice big milestone coming in here, mining 30. We get the lovely mining fortune, access to some really good reforges, including the golden ball, which will be great once we get into farming, and the jade emerald, which is going to be awesome once we get into some nuke runs, and a cheeky skyblock level 48. So always nice to see a skyblock level, and hopefully we'll be up to 50 soon. I have stayed up quite late this evening grinding, a whole 10 p.m., which is late for my geezer ass, so you'll have to excuse me on that, but we've made plenty of progress today. We've got 2 golden plates done, 2 more are cooking right now. We've got another refined mithril, another refined titanium cooking, and we're working on getting the rest that we need for those, so that's great. We need 10 more glaciite jewels, some more gold, a little bit of coal, and some more titanium and mithril, and we will have everything we need for our 355. The other thing that we got done was hotm 5. So we've got Core of the Mountain now, and of course I went ahead and got that extra commission slot and the extra pickaxe ability level because they are just so good. The commission slot, I mean, just gives you more opportunities to have commissions that line up well, like getting titanium and mithril in the same place, or one general titanium, one specific titanium, stuff like that. So it's nice to get that done, and of course the Core of the Mountain XP is huge, so that will go a long way too. So that's a nice big milestone to get. Then we've got a good hotm tree set up for mining ores. And then, yeah, our mining speed and mining fortune are actually starting to get to a point where they're not too bad. I'm using a fillet of fortune as well, so that is helping out quite a bit. If we make our way to the forge real quick, we can see I've got 2 golden plates cooking, the drill motor, a refined mithril, and a refined titanium. So that means that we really just need our fuel canister, the rest of the golden plates, the rest of the refined mithril and titanium, and we will be good to go. The other big milestone that we hit is indeed Skyblock level 50. Very happy to have that. Feels fun to have Skyblock level achievements to go for again after getting, such a high level on my main. It feels really good to kind of reset this way and start working from the scratch again. So yeah, gonna continue, grinding these levels out, not as the primary focus, but definitely as the secondary focus of the account, because I love the idea of having both like a very high level main and a very high level Ironman. So I think that's everything that we did sort of in our little off-screen mining session. I've been working on the chocolate factory in the background, but yeah, I was watching, a couple of horror movies with my wife, so that was fun. And just got some mining done in the background. Now I'm going to head to bed, and hopefully this video will be out tomorrow. So I expect this will be one of the last probably 3 to 5 clips in the video, but yeah, I'm super excited. As I keep saying, this 355 is going to be a total game changer for us. Yo, so really random backstory here, because you're probably looking at me like, where are your fucking glasses, dude? I just left them in the other room. I just got out of the shower, so that was just a weird blunder, but I wanted to record this clip and didn't really feel like getting back up to grab them. So you get glasses free Nitrix, who could barely see his screen. But if you look what we got cooking, still got the drill motor, of course. We got the fuel canister, another refined mithril, and 2 more golden plates. And if we take a look at what we have in here, we've got 7 refined mithrils, so that last one will make every refined mithril that we need. We've got all the golden plates that we need. We've got the drill motor and the fuel canister cooking, and so that means we just need 4 more refined titanium, and we can make the freaking drill. Update here. We're at 17 enchanted titanium at the moment after converting everything. Our goal is 64. Once we hit 64, we will end the video, because that will mean that we have enough enchanted titanium to make the refined titanium that we need to make our drill. I don't think it's fair to make you guys wait for my drill motor to finish, because even though it says 3 hours in the tab, it's actually going to take another 12 hours and 46 minutes, and I just don't think you guys should have to wait that long for me to cook up all this stuff in the forge. So I'll get this video released here pretty soon, once we finish stacking up that titanium, because at that point the grind for the drill will be effectively finished. But this has been, I mean, easily the biggest undertaking on the account so far, and I'm sure that in the next clip I'll yap about it more. But I am definitely a little bit excited to have one of the sort of early game crowning achievements of mining, right? Getting that 355, putting the whole grind together, getting, you know, a little bit of mining speed going, a little bit of mining fortune going, really feels like the thing that, you know, starts to define your account a little bit once you get a tiny bit better at the game. And I think that we're really starting to turn into a real account. Now, obviously, we have a lot of avenues to explore still. And I think that while this 355 is cooking and while other things are cooking, I will probably hop into some other skills like farming. But for now, very much enjoying the mining grind and thoroughly pleased with the fact that we decided to do it. Okay, well, I stand corrected from the last clip. Our drill motor actually does only have 3 hours and 30 minutes left, which is awesome. I did not think that it was that low, but Quick Forge must have really gone to town on that, which is sweet. Looking here, we actually probably will be able to get the titanium forging before the end of the episode, because all of these things are going to be done in the next 4 hours, except for this, of course. So we'll have 4 slots open for 4 refined titanium. Oh, yeah. All right, we have finally arrived at the final moments. The golden plate, the drill motor, the refined mithril. And now let's forge up the last 4 things that we are going to need to make our titanium drill X355. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and the 4th refined titanium. Boom, they're cooking. Fuel canister is cooking. The final refined mithril, the final golden plates, the drill motor. Once that fuel canister is done, it's going to go right there. Those last 4 refined titanium will go right there. And then it will be time to make the drill. If we look over here, I could show you guys in the NAU menus. Boom, there it is. We will have everything that we need. Oh man, this has really been the first big undertaking on the Ironman. I think this really proved to me just how much fun I'm having and just how willing I am to grind this account like an absolute fucking crazy person. I also really enjoyed putting this video together, guys. This is my highest effort video ever by a huge margin. I mean, there were probably, including gameplay, I probably put well over 50 hours into this video. So please, if you enjoy it, I would really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below which part of it you guys enjoyed, or if this is your thing, which part of it you didn't enjoy. I'm always open to feedback and criticism. I really appreciate you guys. This has been an incredible journey watching the channel grow and now building up this little Iron Man from nothing to having a X355 and Yog armor on it. So, I mean, next up is kind of just going to be waiting for coal. So I think next episode we'll be seeing a lot of fishing as we prep for Marina. I am thoroughly excited to have Marina around for the absolutely huge boost it's going to give me in terms of fishing. At the moment, we are a mere level, 14? But that will be changing very soon. So yeah, again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was one of the most fun things I've ever done before making this video and grinding this out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.